trades I took. Some of them were alerted through news alerts, and I will show you when and what I alerted. So let's just dive on in. We're going to start here with UPST. It was the only one I traded options on today. And what I was looking for was continuation. So yesterday on the daily, really big candle. And sorry, I was looking for a continuation off this going down. So I was looking for another flag to enter on, and I got in on this one here as we came back towards the 9 EMA, the blue line. So I entered my options right here, $19 puts, and my risk was up to VWAP. So held through here. I wasn't able to get one off. Right down in this area they were starting to hit 10%, but this kind of moved really quick, and I wasn't watching it like a hawk. I was kind of looking at several things, so I didn't get one off quick enough there. Waited through this pullback, sold a couple here, sold everything out down here. I got out right at 10% on them pretty much. I just was getting eaten up by time decay on these. These were weeklies. They weren't moving quick enough like I wanted them to, and I was concerned that of how this look was forming overall. It didn't look healthy for downside continuation. You know, switch to the 5-minute here. This doesn't look good. You know, and it looks not AMD. Dummy. You know, the 15-minute really tells the story. So I exited on this in this 15-minute candle here. Nope, sorry, I exited in this 15-minute candle. So you had this 15-minute reversal candle look, and that's what really got me to go ahead and take the first exit I could get out on. I wasn't going to wait for it to come back to VWAP. If it had broken up too much higher, I was just going to cut it regardless. So that was UPST flag. It ended up working out, but it turned risky. But I played it safe, and that's because I was looking at all the time frames, not just one of them. So let's go over some of my news alerts here. Probably my least favorite one this morning was PHIO, FIO. I assume that's how you say it. I don't really know. Let's get in here on the 1 minute. So I alerted news right here this morning, and the reason I say it's my least favorite is it just didn't give a good clean follow through. If you look at it on the 2 minutes, you could say, well, it gave a lot of flags to enter on. Yeah, it did. You know, you got this kind of flag look here into the 9, this flag look here into the 9. So there were some places, if you were playing at the 2 minute, to enter on a flag with low risk, as long as you kept your position relatively in check. So I alerted it down here, and it was a total move of, I believe, about 33% from the low to the high. 33.25%, yeah. And then just faded off the rest of the day. Nothing else much to do on it. I don't even know if this one had options, and I wasn't interested in shorting it either. I took a quick stab at it from here to here, didn't see continuation. I thought it was going to be done, so I exited, didn't look back at it. Missed the rest of the move. That's okay. I'd rather play these biotechs safe than sorry. Next one. I was really happy with this one. Wix. I didn't get much of it myself, but what a good move. So I alerted it here, this morning, and I alerted on this candle. The alert came through, somewhere in the upper range on this candle, and you can see just how choppy the pre-market is on it. But this one ran for 5.5% off its lows. So this one, I missed that dip, didn't get filled, so I didn't play it. But we got a 5.5% move on a bigger name, bigger price stock. That's a pretty solid move on a $78 stock, especially if you're playing options. Those would have increased rather well for you. And let's go to this beauty. Alerted this morning right here on the news, and if you bought here and held through this, you had a chance of gaining 87% with the theorization that you caught the very top when you sold. If you would have got here off the very low from the open and got up here, it was a 100% move exactly. So this one had room to go. I got in here when it retested the 50 MA on the 2-minute, and like a wuss sold up here. Not much of a movement, not a very big size, nothing for me to brag about. Roughly a 12.5% move for me out of a potential 100% move. But it's the name of the game. That's how it goes. You don't know what it's going to, where it's going to drop. So if I don't like the way it's setting up right away, I'm out. And lastly, look at this beauty. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. It ran from 32.21 down to 634. It's currently down 79.73%. I alerted it way up here on news. Bad news for the company. Did not look good. And if you would have caught here to here, you had a really good move, assuming, once again, you held everything all day for 80% drop on this stock, which options would have killed it here. Just murdered it. Even if all you're taking it is from here and getting out on this reopen after the volatility halt, that's a 15% move. That's a $5.18 move if you capture it somewhere up here and sell it somewhere on here when the market reopened. If you're able to get a large enough position and sell your first initials and then let some runners go, sell some more off down here, and then just kind of slowly pick one or two off every now and again off of your remaining. Get out somewhere in this area when it just starts to go sideways, so that you're not getting eaten up on time decay. This one was a great call. I like it. I'm happy with this one. Very good. And little thing I'm looking for, Macy's. I'm watching this one just because I think it's a garbage stock. Looking at the daily here, you can see we're below this last support area. We're approaching this support line here where we got this test. And you can see here, we were down in the 5s pre-COVID. And that, to me, feels like where it wants to live. Going back on the weekly here, 2009, this is where we were. Ran way up, sold way off. Ran up, way off. I think we're due for another pullback I'm looking for a good move down over the coming months. So looking for some long dated options here. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys this afternoon. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.